On December 18, 2025, there was a terrible airplane crash in Statesville, North Carolina. In it, Greg Biffle and at least 5 other people, including Biffle's wife and 2 of their children, were killed. It was a very sudden and terrible tragedy. I think a good way to remember Biffle is to talk about his underrated but great NASCAR career. After competing in various regional events, primarily in the northwestern United States, 26-year-old Biffle competed in the final 2 races of the 1996 NASCAR Sportsman Series season for Bound Racing. Biffle only finished 23rd at Rockingham and 36th at Homestead due to an engine failure. It would be more than a year before Biffle returned to NASCAR's national leagues, but it would be much more successful. For 1998, he started to drive for the strong Roush Racing in the NASCAR Truck Series full-time. It would be a great debut season where Biffle finished in the top 10 in 12 races, finished in 8th place in the final standings, and won Rookie of the Year. The next season would be even better. At the 6th race of 1999, Memphis, Biffle qualified on the pole position and led a race-high 74 laps.
All right, real slow start, real slow. Biffle brings him down. Now he's on the gas. Can he keep the 98 truck behind him? He's trying his best.
Green flag as we are back underway after our 12th caution. The race will be decided by the first 2 up front. Whatever they do will have an effect on everybody else. Next time by, it'll be the white flag. Will it be Greg Biffle or will it be Kevin Harvick?
Biffle slid up high just a little bit that time, but he keeps his spot, and he gets a white flag with 1 truck length advantage.
Down into turn 1 and 2. Biffle has about a truck length lead. If he doesn't make the mistake, it looks like it's going to be victory number 1 for Greg Biffle. It started out as the Tennessee Waltz. It's gone high gear, high speed, and guess what? Elvis didn't show up, but Greg Biffle sure did. Victory number 1 on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Wow, look at Jack Roush and Randy Gauss.
Biffle would win an additional 8 races in 1999 and finished in the top 10 in 19 of 25 races. Despite this, Biffle finished second in the championship to Jack Sprague. For 2000, Biffle and Roush got 5 wins. After getting their second win at Texas, the 11th of 24 races, Biffle gained the points lead and kept it for the rest of the season.
And Marty, I bet he can't wait to get to the banquet after what happened again at California. Not very good to you today, was it?
No, it wasn't. You know, it's tough. We've lost the last probably 3 out of 5 races in the pits. Not by the guys doing it. They're doing great pit stops and everything. It's just the wrong place, the wrong time. Something stupid happens. Today the caution flag came out when we're coming down pit road for our 4 tires. And, you know, but my hat's off to the Granger team, man. They've done a great job for us all season. Awesome pit stops when we were coming in here doing green flag left sides. They kept me out in front of the leader. Just a little bit tight. You know, we didn't expect to be back in all that traffic, and we decided not to run Wickers for the first time on a speedway, and just made it super tight. I couldn't get it to turn there in any traffic.
How do you feel? We know you went in injured. Do you feel okay?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, actually. I'm surprised that I feel as good as I do, so I'm pretty excited about that, but just hate for the last race to be over. You know, I still got one more time with all the guys off the Granger team at the banquet, but you know, we're looking forward to next year too. So it's been a great season for Granger and Ford and Roush, and yeah, we're pretty excited.
Well, it doesn't sound like Greg will have any trouble getting that tux on at the banquet this year.
Meanwhile, Biffle's only entry in the Sportsman Series from 1998 to 2000 was failing to qualify at Rockingham in 1999 for Team Yellow Racing. However, Roush decided to move Biffle to the Sportsman Series full-time in 2001. Once again, Biffle had an excellent rookie season. At Nashville, the 8th race, he qualified in 4th position and gained the lead on lap 56 and led the race 5 times. This included the final 39 laps.
Back up front, Greg Biffle, just 2 laps to go, DW.
In basketball, that would have been an illegal pick.
Exactly. It is in racing, too, I think.
Now, Biffle's really starting to stretch it now. Things are looking pretty good for him. No traffic, clear track ahead. Keep it on the bottom.
Just his 10th career start for Greg Biffle. His very first Busch start was in Rockingham in the fall of 1996.
Got the white flag on his final lap. 1.3 to go.
Float that thing down in the corner, hit your marks, get back to that throttle. Don't overdrive your corner. One more set of corners to go.
Just don't make a mistake. You got this one in the bag, buddy. Just don't make a mistake.
Jason Keller is out of time. Greg Biffle hauls it down off 3. He's headed into 4.
Here he comes back to the line for the last time to win the inaugural race here at the new Nashville Super Speedway.
And Greg Biffle wins his first NASCAR Busch Series race.
Ultimately, Biffle won 5 races in 2001 and finished 4th in the standings. Not surprisingly, he was Rookie of the Year. Although Biffle did not defend his Truck Series championship, he did start 4 races for Roush and finished in the top 10 in each of them. This included winning at Nazareth and Phoenix. Biffle returned to the Sportsman Series in 2002 and won 4 races as part of 20 top 5 race finishes. After finishing 2nd at Daytona, the 18th of 34 races, Biffle permanently got the championship lead for the season. He finished in the top 10 in all but 3 of the remaining 16 races.
Let's go to Bill Weber on the stage.
Well, thank you very much, Alan Bestwick, here on the stage, just across the start-finish line with the 2002 Busch Series champion Greg Biffle. And to begin the presentation, let's start with NASCAR President Mike Helton. Mike.
Greg, on behalf of everybody at NASCAR, congratulations. You're going to be a great Busch champion. We're proud of you. And you did it in style, and we look forward to your reign next year.
Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. It's always, like always, it's a pleasure racing NASCAR Busch Series. Looking forward to racing Winston Cup next year. It's been a fantastic season for all of us. Just wish, I thought maybe there for a while we'd be in Victory Lane here celebrating the Busch Championship, but got a flat tire there. But the guys did a wonderful job today, wonderful job all season, and I just want to thank everybody that's made it possible.
And now the official presentation of the trophy from Anheuser-Busch, the Director of Busch Marketing.
Greg, on behalf of Busch Beer, I'd like to congratulate you, Jack, Randy, and the entire number 60 Granger Race team for winning the 2002 Busch Championship. Congratulations.
Well, you never look better. Danny Scott, the Director of Busch Beer, we need a towel. Hey, congratulations. It's a tremendous road you traveled to get here, Greg. I know this moment means a lot to you.
Yeah, it really does. You know, I wish that my parents could be here, mom and dad and brother. I got some nieces, but they were at Phoenix last week when we clinched the title, but this is really exciting. I was hoping Danny wasn't going to hand me this trophy because it weighs a whole bunch. I was hoping he was going to hold on to it, but just an excellent year altogether. I got to thank Benny Parsons and a lot of people that's made this possible, and Jack Roush. Roush Racing Organization has been good to me, and I look forward next year to all the things that are going to happen. I went and had dinner with all my guys last night, and they steered me in the right direction in this Busch car for today for rear springs and some other things, and just gave me some advice, and it certainly helped me. It's too bad we got a flat tire, but we're excited. Top 5 finish.
Congratulations very much. Greg Biffle, the 2002 champion of the NASCAR Busch Series. Back upstairs to Alan.
Also in 2002, Biffle started to compete in NASCAR's Premier League, the Cup Series. In all, he entered 10 races for Roush, Andy Petree Racing, and Petty Enterprises, respectively. Although Biffle qualified in the top 5 3 times, topped by 4th place at New Hampshire, he also failed to qualify for 3 races, including the Daytona 500, and finished no better than 13th at Fontana. For 2003, Biffle competed full-time in the Cup Series for Roush. In the first 16 races, Biffle only finished in the top 10 once, 5th place at Bristol, and was ranked in 25th position in the championship. However, at the Firecracker 400, he led for 21 laps and would win his first series race.
Matt, what about Biffle? The guy calling the race from the spotter stand for Greg Biffle is Joel Edmonds, who last night was calling the race for Michael Waltrip. They came home second. He's telling him, keep it on the bottom. The AP will try you high, but just keep it on the bottom. He has no help.
Ward Burton is on pit road out of gas. White flag is in the air. Final lap. Are we seeing a rookie breakthrough at the biggest track of all? Or can Bobby Labonte get a run and Labonte slow down? Is Labonte out of gas? He's out of fuel. Bobby Labonte's come up dry.
He's definitely out of fuel.
Now Biffle can try and breathe it and make sure he has enough, because it's a long way back to Jeff Burton. 3 seconds. What an upset this is going to be. Final corner for Greg Biffle. There'll be a celebration in the Pacific Northwest tonight. There's his girlfriend Nicole. For Jack Roush, Greg Biffle is going to score a win at Daytona in just his 23rd NASCAR Winston Cup start.
Biffle's Daytona win meant that he won a race in each of NASCAR's main divisions. Ultimately, he finished 20th in the final standings with 6 total top 10 finishes. Additionally, Biffle did 14 Sportsman Series races and won at Charlotte and Atlanta for Evans Motorsports. The next year, he would compete for the championship in both leagues for Roush. Not surprisingly, Biffle had a great season in the Sportsman Series. Although he won 5 races, Biffle also had 13 finishes outside of the top 10, so he finished 3rd in the rankings. In the Cup Series, Biffle had an improved season compared to 2003. He started the season by qualifying on the pole position for the 500, though he finished the race in 12th place, finished in the top 10 in 8 races, improved to finish 17th in points, and won a pair of races at Michigan and Homestead. Biffle continued to compete part-time in the Sportsman Series through 2010, but he did finish in the top 10 in the final standings each year from 2005 to 2007. Additionally, in this time, Biffle won 4 races. 2005 was also his first great season in the Cup Series. In the first 26 races, the regular season, Biffle won 5 races, including, in my opinion, NASCAR's most difficult race, the Southern 500 at Darlington.
And here goes Biffle for the lead. 16 cars. They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Greg Biffle has led the most laps. Can he lead the last lap? I think he might do it. Here comes Gordon for second on the inside. And remember, Gordon had those 4 tires. He's got a lap to get it done. White flags in the air. They're in turn 2. This is the race. This is it. Casey Kane takes 3rd. Newman fades to 4th. Greg Biffle has them all in his mirror. He's got it made. If he can just ride her through here, just keep her between the rails. I mean, Jeff Gordon drove that thing down into turn 3. Greg Biffle leads 176 laps and wins the Dodge Charger 500.
In the playoffs, Biffle finished in the top 10 in 6 of 10 races, including winning the Homestead season finale. However, he finished second in the final standings to Tony Stewart. Biffle followed this by winning again at Darlington and Homestead in 2006 and then Kansas the following year. The same year, he started to drive for the newly formed Roush Fenway Racing Team. However, Biffle failed to qualify for the playoffs each year. Regardless, the 2007 win at Kansas was one of the weirdest ones in NASCAR history.
Greg Biffle finished 3rd here in 2004, led 64 laps. He finished 2nd here in 2005. He led 47 laps. He is yet to win at Kansas, and he is yet to win in 2007. There's Biffle. 5 laps to go before he will go to victory lane for the first time, and he knows how much the guy in his rearview mirror at the 07 wants this race today.
I'm just amazed at Clint Boyer. You know, he comes into this thing 12th in points. The bottom of the guys hadn't gotten a win, and now he's got a win at New Hampshire. Here he's challenging for the championship.
Dave Blaney, who's had a great run today there in Bill Davis's Toyota, the 22 car. And the 6 car, David Reagan, the highest running rookie in the 42. Speaking of rookies, up contact with the wall for Juan Pablo Montoya.
He's got a easy. Yeah, they're going to have to throw a caution for this debris now.
Oh, man, 4 laps to go.
Oh, this is going to change everything.
Debris right in front of Greg Biffle.
Caution is out. Caution's out. Oh, man, these guys better pull their seatbelts down right now because this is unreal, and this is what the 07 at Clint Boyer's won and Jimmy Johnson. Man, you talk about a shootout now.
Oh, we're going to have a shootout right here.
I'll put my crash helmet on right now.
I'm going to pull my seatbelts tight.
Pull it down. I'll put a helmet on. What are you going to do, Jerry?
Well, due to the darkness, they're saying they are not going to restart this race because of the darkness on the racetrack here. And it is going to finish as promised on lap 210. That's why you see these guys down there in the Roush Fenway pits celebrating.
Man, we've seen it all today.
We really have. Now, if they went for another restart, I might have had more crashes yet. But, you know, up here in our booth, here at Kansas City, it's looking pretty dark outside. Our cameras make it look a little brighter. I kind of like those. The cameras actually make it look brighter than it really is.
I can't believe how much different it is. It's very dark.
And Doc, are we just a little premature? He's still got to cross the finish line, right, Biffle?
He still has to get back there behind. Remember, you know, he ran through all that debris, so he's behind the pace bar. And again, folks, these cameras are able to iris up and give you a lot more light than is actually out there. I remember doing qualifying years ago at Talladega, and it was pitch dark, and it looked like it was daytime, but you couldn't see a thing. That's why it is so tough, but it is getting dark here. Remember, sunset was 7:06 local time, and that was just minutes ago, so they had promised these guys they would not make them put him in any kind of harm's way by making him run in the dark. And so when he comes by to take lap 210, he will get the checkered flag.
Looking out the window right now, Jerry, the black asphalt on the racetrack would hide anything if there was debris out there. Everything looks very dark looking from a driver's perspective. So congratulations to Greg Biffle, huh?
Looks like the Aflac Duck's going to get a checker here.
Greg Biffle, 37-year-old driver, had gone 28 races. His last win was at Homestead at the end of finale of 2006.
Flag, buddy, right there. Checker flag.
And Biffle takes the win at Kansas Speedway in what was an unbelievably long day, but he doesn't care. Right now, he is a winner in 2007.
For 2008, Biffle had another great season where he won the first two playoff races, New Hampshire and Dover, and was never ranked below third in the championship during that part of the season, before finishing the season ranked there. Unfortunately, despite finishing 7th in points in 2009, Biffle had his first winless Cup Series season since 2002, with a best finish of 3rd place 3 times. Biffle returned to winning in 2010 at Pocono in Kansas and qualified for the playoffs each year from 2010 to 2014, except 2011. He also won a combined 3 races in 2012 and 2013. The former year was Biffle's best since 2005. In it, he won at Texas and Michigan and led the standings after 14 individual races, before finishing 5th in points. In 2013, Biffle led 3 times for 48 combined laps at Michigan and won his final Cup Series race.
All 4 Hendrick cars having problems today. It's opened the door for a Ford. Greg Biffle gets the white flag. 1 more lap to his first win of the year. Think about Jimmy Johnson led laps, had a dominant car. The same for Casey Kane. In fact, both he and Dale Earnhardt Jr. had issues while leading. The cat in the hat feeling good. 12 times he has won here at Michigan.
You know that was a big relief when he heard that over the radio. It's like, okay, I can breathe now. I got 3 laps, I can breathe.
A runner-up last week at Pocono. No doubt, Greg Biffle's team going in the right direction. How about his 4th win at Michigan? It comes today. Congratulations to the 16.
2014 was Biffle's last good Cup Series season. He finished in the top 10 in 11 races, topped by 2nd at Talladega, after leading for a race-high 58 of 188 laps, and finished 14th in the rankings. However, in 2015 and 2016, Biffle only finished in the top 10 a combined 7 times, although one was finishing 2nd at the 2015 World 600. Following the 2016 season, Biffle and Roush Fenway split. Biffle then did not compete in any National Series event in 2017 and 2018. From 2002 to 2018, Biffle's only participation in the Truck Series was finishing in 8th position at Homestead in 2004 for Circle Bar Racing. He returned to that league in 2019 at Texas for Kyle Busch Motorsports. After qualifying 6th, the 49-year-old Biffle gained the lead with 13 laps remaining when leader Tyler Ankrum made a pit stop. Biffle remained as the leader for the rest of the race.
Does Biffle have enough fuel to get to the end? And if he doesn't, Crafton would inherit the victory. The white flag is out. 1 lap remaining for Greg Biffle.
Looks like he's still on the power off for turn 2.
It's been 6,434 days since Greg Biffle last won a truck race. It was in Phoenix in 2001. But on this one-off, it is a night to remember. Greg Biffle wins at Texas.
Biffle had a great return to NASCAR, but he would only do 1 race in 2020, once again in the Truck Series, at Darlington with GMS Racing, finishing 19th. After not competing in 2021, Biffle returned to NASCAR in a significant way the next year. He competed in a Cup Series for the first time since November 2016. However, Biffle was now driving for the low-budget NY Racing team. Surprisingly, the 52-year-old Biffle qualified for the Daytona 500. Unfortunately, mechanical issues caused him to finish in 36th place, 65 laps down. Mechanical issues caused him to retire from 3 of the remaining 4 races they entered. Biffle did finish a respectable 20th at Atlanta. Regardless, Biffle's National Series career ended at the Talladega 500, where he and the NY team started 35th of 39 entries, but stalled on lap 83 and finished 35th with 79 laps completed, with the stated reason for his retirement being a fuel pump issue. Even after he stopped competing in the NASCAR National Series, Biffle continued to compete in other leagues, including NASCAR-owned ones. From 2021 to 2023, he competed in the SRX Series, with a best finish of second position at South Boston in 2022, and he had a 5th place points finish that year. In 2024 and 2025, Biffle competed part-time in the NASCAR-owned ARCA Racing Series West with Sigma Performance Services, getting a best race result of 3rd place at Tri-City in the latter year. As said in the title, Biffle was an underrated NASCAR legend. He won the championship for the Sportsman Series and Truck Series and finished 2nd in the Cup Series Championship. Furthermore, he won a combined 56 races between the National Series, including the 2003 Firecracker 400, the Southern 500 in 2005 and 2006, and each Cup Series race at Homestead from 2004 to 2006. In 2023, Biffle was named one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers. I think it is very likely he will be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame soon.